catch a lead shower. Man, make sure you living in your truth, man. Be you. Whatever happened in the dark, don't come to the light. Sure. Whatever don't come out in the wash, it come out in the rinse.
Don't come out in the rinse.
Then the dryer gonna
catch you. Yeah. One more time.
That dryer screen is a motherfucker. I pulled a blanket out of that motherfucker today. That dryer screen gonna catch you, baby. If you don't come out in the rinse, that dryer screen gonna catch you.
Dryer screen.
And appreciate being young for my young niggas, man. My YNs out there, man. I mean, there's a difference between having to grow up early and can't wait to be grown. Sit your can't wait to be grown ass down, man, and live life, man. Y'all still young, no beef. Y'all got everything ahead of y'all. Get money, man.
Get money.
Ain't beefing with each other no more. That's coon shit.
The better life you live, the better quality of woman you get.
That's coon shit. All we doing is lifting each other up and building together. We apologizing to each other for 2026, young niggas. If you did it wrong, say sorry.
Right. Hold yourself accountable, man.
If he said sorry to you, bro, acknowledge that the man was willing to put his ego to the side and apologize to you and accept that. That's your brother. We can't do coon shit. We not knocking each other off no more. That's coon shit. We not doing that. We moving in different directions, man. Highly regarded.
Hold yourself in high regard always, even when you feel low. Always give yourself that pep talk. Gotta quit with these but however, continue to look in the mirror, continue to take self-inventory, and get all of the lows, all of the negativity out of your life.
When you say self-inventory, what you mean when you saying that to him, bro? Break it down for him.
Self-inventory is you take time out, you look inside yourself and see what is your pros and cons. See what may be holding you back and see what may be helping you move forward. Now, shit, motherfucker may wake up late. You may eat too much. It depends on what you're doing. If you want to change your life, you have to do a self-inventory to realize what is best for you and what is not.
Don't lie to yourself.
Exactly.
Don't lie to yourself.
Because you simply know
right what's up
from wrong.
Because you let you know before anybody else got to say anything.
Is right and wrong.
Because you feel it. You know what's up. You know what's right and what's wrong, man. Just move accordingly. That's all we doing for 2026. We trying to uplift each other and get some money, man. And this shit set up against us all, man. So this not a black thing. This is a right or this is just either a right or wrong thing. You either on the right side or you on the wrong side of this shit, man. We all gotta work together. We all come from the same source.
Easy to get sidetracked. It's easy to listen to some bullshit. It's easy to follow a trend. Trust me. I was young once. I wanted to be out front. Wanted to be in these streets.
One thing I can promise you, young niggas, and listen to me.
That shit's tough, man.
I done had them all. Small, thick, big, white, black, Mexican, don't matter, bro. They don't give a fuck about the gangster shit, bro. They don't, my nigga. They don't. You don't got nobody to impress, bro. The second you think that gangster shit impress her, bro, when you go sit in that cell, it's a nigga like me coming through. Who just got a good job working, got my money together. I smell good. I'm cool when I come through. I'm bending her over, bro. She don't give a fuck about none of the gang. She actually talking shit about the gang. He thought he was hard. Bruh, cut that shit, my nigga. All it's doing is getting us, it's tricking us off the streets.
Yes.
And either way, it's either it's you going or a nigga that look like you. Over there? Come on, man. Come on, man.
And it's so easy to fall into some bullshit. That's where my frustration came from earlier. Is that what do you know change it? It's that constant, wanting to please others, man. You gotta please yourself, man. Put yourself first. You gotta put yourself first. You gotta think, right? It can be hard out here. I know. Trust me. I done been through some hurdles. You gotta keep going, man. Keep going. Keep your mind focused, man. Don't worry about these females. Don't worry about these streets. They cannot do shit for you at this
That shit an illusion, bro. It's an illusion, and it's a distraction.
And what I meant by in this moment is, I feel that it's a lot of young men that are just lost out on these streets and just want some type of attention. It's the wrong attention. Hold yourself accountable, man. Hold yourself up high. Keep yourself in high regard always.
Why? If I can, why do you think, bro, the young niggas crave so much attention? Is it a lack of fatherhood, or is it social media? Is it too much time with mama? Or because my thing is this, before you answer the question, I just want to say, from my perspective, I mean, a lot of us didn't have pops neither. We still didn't want this much attention. We didn't want to tell everybody what we was doing and how we was moving and where we was going and where we was going to be and what, we didn't move like this, but a lot of times we was raised by moms too. So what is it now that's affecting the young niggas to where attention is so big, and they got to be seen? No matter what they do, they want to be seen for it. What is it?
It's programming. They grew up looking at screens and being programmed to think on that screen how important for somebody. And it's just been magnified, electrified, amplified to the point that it's a feminine energy, of course. It is. That's what the first, kind of that you were alluding to without saying.
So you do, I mean, in a sense, you do think that is a byproduct in a sense.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's a byproduct of femininity. Men, historically, we mind our business and do what we do. And we don't want to know every little move we make, good, bad, or ugly. So it's something that's programmed where, they grew up, these kids, they grew up watching Disney Channel shows, music videos. Heck, they didn't grow up watching P. Diddy and his balling videos. They grew up watching the byproduct at that age. To where, I don't know, I guess it's the Beyonce type of thing, to where, even the boys want that kind of lifestyle. So, it's hard to say, but it's definitely something that's programmed into them at a young age, where in previous generations we didn't have as much exposure to digital media. We still had magazines. We still had, certain information you had to go search for at the library. So we weren't exposed to as much.
So
K-pop and all the stuff.
You think is social media made things too accessible to where are the kids comparing themselves to celebrities now, and like that parallel life? If you don't have, is it so much exposure to social media to where like now, okay, we can't even tell the difference between a celebrity and the average young nigga, because you look at the celebrity, he got the Amiri on, he got the red bottoms on. The young nigga that took a picture, he got the Amiris on, he got the red bottoms on, he got all of this. So has social media blinded us to the point to where the young nigga, he's so blinded by regular and not paying attention to regular life that he living in the clouds now, and he comparing himself to the average rapper. And now if you don't got this name brand or this major brand, and now you not considered one of them niggas, or you know what I'm saying? Like,
No,
is it, and have it got that far to where
all social media really has done is amplified and magnified that, because you go back generations and generations. You know, you had if it wasn't for Michael Jackson, Prince probably wouldn't have been as competitive as he was watching the Jackson 5, being the same age as Michael Jackson, without the exposure until later in life. Or, I don't know, even Malcolm X, when he was Detroit Red, he probably dressed like Cab Calloway.
right,
You know,
right,
so
yeah,
every generation had somebody to emulate of what we viewed that man to be. You know, for my generation to want to walk around with Adidas sweatsuits or whatever, like LL or Run DMC, to it evolved to FUBU, and it evolved
right,
to the next thing of what the public figure did that was the leading masculine public figure. You know, all of a sudden everybody had tattoos after Tupac. You know, so
yeah.
Michael Jordan made people shave their heads. So.
Okay, with that being said, and in my opinion, I don't feel like the new generation cherish or care enough about the things that came before them.
No, they don't.
I feel like they disrespect the things that come before them and just brush them off now, as to where our generation coming up, we wanted to uphold the history, and we held it to a certain standard. We knew we had to come to a certain standard because of the history. Well,
All media.
what is it with this new era to where they just saying fuck the old niggas? And
All media, because even I remember growing up in the late 80s, whatever it was, media made you feel like you were the center of the universe. The commercials, and it was what you watched, and so they fed the market that you were. She didn't realize that game was being played on. So once again, social media has amplified that I'm the center of the world, I'm the main character syndrome.
yeah,
And everybody wants to be the main character. They want to expose the star of the show. I think that's really kind of what it's done, because it's made it so much easier to do that.
yeah,
It made it easier to expose yourself to, now some people can't handle the critique about it. Some people can. Some people look for it. So that's the good, that's the bad. Because you put yourself out there, somebody, niggas keep talking.
yeah. What do you think our future holds, as far as, do you think, okay, so with this social media, content creation, being able to monetize so much from social media and from so many different apps and sites and so much stuff that you do you think that affects the future labor worker? Like, as far as, do that affect the future doctors, the future nurses, the future school teachers, just the average everyday worker? Is this social media craze from this generation, I mean 20, 30 years from now, is that gonna, how much is that gonna be affected? Do you feel like this is that a detriment to the generation now? And as we get older and we look for them to take care of us, are we in good hands?
It's interesting because it can go both ways, really. Because we can sit here, and I can sit here and imagine everybody sitting around with what's them glasses that everybody, pay $500, $600 for now.
Yeah,
Glasses.
Yeah, like bus Cartiers and all that kind of shit.
Glasses,
Yeah.
Talking about the meta
the
joints.
the meta joints, where you could completely immersed over your ears and your eyes, and you just sit there like a robot, and you just completely immersed in a digital reality instead of reality.
Augmented reality.
Yeah. Or we could go to where it's a situation where we still perform certain duties, but we can have instant information at our fingertips, like Tony Stark, to help us at that time and complete whatever job we're doing. So it could go one of those two ways, but it's probably going to be a little bit of both because there's always yin and there's always yang.
So now, what do you think on that same basis? Do you think this new age of society hurts the average everyday worker for the future? Do you think it's a detriment that will be at less or more because of the content creation? Do you think everything is even out?
Of course, when it all starts in that change, we see it as a lot easier than what the hell we had to do. You know, and me being a content creator, and I went to school for wanting to do music videos and eventually direct movies. And like another gentleman said, I wish I could remember his name, but he said he thought that this quick content stuff was like just mediocre.
Yeah.
But it's quick information,
Yeah.
quick entertainment, because of how society is right now with short attention spans.
Yeah.
That's
what I'm getting to though. Like, is that a detriment? So if I'm
not,
studying it, if I'm studying in school now, like if I was studying in 90, 96, 97, I couldn't go to my phone, look up the same question that's on my homework, and get right to it. I would actually have to do the work,
I hope it's in the back
search,
of the book.
actually go into it to actually come up with it. In order for me to say I have it, I got it mentally, in order to really get it, I had to search. I had to really break it down in many different forms to find exactly what I'm looking for. With everything being so instant, is that a detriment or not?
Yes. The reason I say yes.
Okay, hold on. I'm gonna let you continue. But okay, so if that's a detriment, are we in bad hands for the future as senior citizens looking for this generation? Because these are the ones that's gonna be taking care of us when we get to that age. You know? Are we doomed?
Right.
Or
so you checked on,
because
checked on for 2 seconds and he good go.
You know this, but do you really know this? Or did you see this and pass a test?
You have to really hope and just rely on the maturity process that at some point they'll get it as they age.
Okay, right. Is it even worth it to you to learn your craft and actually know what's going on, or is it more about just finessing the game to get $1?
Just finessing the game to get $1, man. That is basically what they've been pushing. It's how to quick scam.
With everything.
With everything.
With everything.
So everything's about a quick dollar.
A quick dollar. Like,
I know what you mean about that. Because there's so much information that's in our heads now. Are we really learning, or are we just looking up the answers?
Are we even learning anymore, people?
True indeed.
Are we even learning anymore?
Are we even withholding?
That's deep.
Especially when you read people's writing.
Are we withholding the information that is given, or is it quick on out the window like the shorts?
There.
Or you see these videos where they just ask people just basic knowledge of what we believe should be basic understanding and knowledge in the United States of America. They don't know the answers.
Nope.
So yes, are we
AI, artificial intelligence is gone.
Well, okay, we about artificial.
Artificial intelligence is going to maximize human ignorance.
Exactly.
And because everything is too, like you said, if everything is there, if I can ask Chat GPT everything, I'm not learning a fucking thing.
Imagine 2 to 3 generations after that point.
Exactly. And it only get worse. So it's like,
it's gonna get worse.
So AI, wake up, go to work. Okay, what should I eat?
and
Go
learn
get the
that
roaches out the refrigerator.
everything that they putting out here for you, it's not it. We gotta pass on some of this shit.
Some of this shit
we can't just let these. They putting out all of this shit. We can't just keep letting all of this shit. Some of this shit we gotta let sit on the shelf.
Exactly. We gotta do some
Like,
shit ourselves.
To the point where they changing our reality. If I could put on some fucking glasses and they changing up everything and that's too. We going a little too far. We doing a little too much. We got to get back to the ground roots and the sources of actually learning what the fuck we talking about. You know, being hands on with everything.
Make life great again.
Yeah, like for my younger generation, y'all just got to be way more hands on.
Yeah. And I mean, we ain't got to go back to
you know, y'all don't got. We not. You know, I'm not that old nigga stuck in my time saying do everything we did. No, because y'all more advanced. Y'all got more at y'all exposure than we have.
Y'all can do the basic shit
so
much better.
Saying, if y'all go back to the basics
and do it so much better
and expand with all that y'all have at y'all disposal, then y'all taking this shit to the whole nother level. Like, actually search for the actual source. Don't let everything be done for you, because this AI shit is leading y'all to where everything just get done for you. You don't learn nothing. You don't do nothing. We not active no more. Everything come to us. Everything is like, you got DoorDash. You got everything coming. You don't got to move. You don't got to do shit no more.
Right.
Let's keep moving. Let's keep going. Let the wheels keep turning. Do not stop. Don't let this shit stop us. And that's what I'm saying to the young generation. Keep the wheels turning without them. Keep searching and finding without them. Don't believe what they tell you. Go to it and see yourself. Get your own experience.
Learn what they tell you, but then learn something else too. Dig behind that.
Yeah.
Go the opposite way and see what that is too.
Trim the fat from the meat. Just, you know, because I listen to a lot.
Chew the meat, spit out the bone, baby.
Exactly. And that's all I'm saying. With this AI shit, I get it. It's cool to y'all. Y'all came up in this shit. All y'all know is technology. That's what y'all was born in, and I understand that. But what I'm saying is, go find it out yourself. Don't just believe. Don't let this shit be so easy and everything handed to you. We know don't nothing in life come when everything handed to you. That's when shit slip out your hands.
For real. You don't know how to hold on to it.
You can't hold it all. Everything get handed to you.
You ain't know how to build it, so you don't
can't
know how to
hold it all. And you don't know how to react when it drops. Go through this shit yourself. Make mistakes. Drop some shit. Learn how to pick it back up. If you get what I'm saying. You know what I'm saying? Like, so don't let this AI shit lead y'all to a point where y'all it's just taking life, or we not learning. We not doing.
Do not let it turn you into robots.
You know?
Just straight up.
We lazy now,
babies.
And we just
You mentally
exactly
babies.
That's all I'm getting to. Don't allow this to just handicap us to where, I mean, because it'll get to a point to where we codependent on this shit.
We already codependent.
You know, we are. You take away phones right now, and I'm not saying I won't be affected.
Right.
You take my phone away from me, I'm probably every few minutes gonna get the patting and checking for damn, I don't got my phone. Damn. You realize all of this shit is tied to your phone.
After 3 hours, I ain't gonna give a fuck.
Me too, because I'll shut the world. I'll cut my phone off on niggas. You know what I'm saying? I put my shit on airplane mode. I'm a Scorpio, so Scorpio, like, we'll seclude on your ass and just be in our own bubble. You know, but what I'm saying is we all need those moments, and we all need to understand, like, listen, man, use this technology shit for what it need to be used for, but understand, it's a double-edged sword on this shit, man. First of all, the information that they giving is fucked up. They mixing it with all kind of shit. And then on the other hand, they putting all kind of things into our subconscious. You know, you got to be careful. That's why I say with this Meta, this Oculus, all of this shit that we putting into you don't know all the kind of shit you putting into your subconscious that's taking you away from reality. You know? And so that's all I'm saying, young niggas. Don't let this shit take y'all away from reality. Stay connected to the source, man, and be willing to go learn and find out yourself, because this shit make us all lazy if we let it.
Real.
You know?
And it is a lazy society, straight up.
Getting lazy by the
Real
moment.
lazy. I don't see no kids outside.
No.
Maybe the kids on the block because they granny tell them to get the hell outside.
How many snowmen you seen this week walking up? How many snowmen you seen?
Oh man,
Two.
I think I might have seen one.
You feel me? When we was little, it's snowman down there on every other house.
yard.
Somebody got a
somebody
fucking
got a
snowman. Cause we
We was
outside, man.
Outside.
Little footprints all in the snow. Yard tore up.
Y'all gotta get back outside. I feel like
House.
if I had 20 young niggas in the room right now, ages 16 through 20, and they had their phone, don't nobody know each other. Nobody friends, nobody know each other. Man, if some words get spoken there, they might be tough words, but it's gonna be pretty much no talking in there. It's gonna be a lot of niggas on their phones, a lot of tough shit, a lot of quiet. Listen, man, it's taken away from us being able to interact. Public relations, being able to
motherfucker
talk.
here beefing with this motherfucker here on the phone.
Yes, like I done kicked it with a younger female who didn't know how to order food at the drive-thru, man. Like,
That's amazing.
she's so nervous and scared to
Social
even just
anxiety.
yes, her anxiety so bad she can't even order food.
Yes.
It's taking us away.
Yeah, we need to.
And young niggas, y'all are our future, so that's why I'm saying, and that's why I'm pushing. I ain't just coming hard on the young niggas and saying, oh, the YN's a problem, because y'all not. Y'all the future, bro. So I'm trying to drop as many jewels as I can, because I'm gonna need y'all. You know, I'm gonna need y'all when I get older.
Carry that torch.
You know?
For real.
So just wake up a bit.
So that's all I'm saying. Just, you know.
Wake up a bit.
Wake up. Don't let this shit control you. Be able to unplug from this shit as much as you plug in.
Yep.
You know?
Have to.
You can learn a lot of you can learn a lot about the world, or what you think is the world, on social media, man. You learn the most about yourself when you plugged out of that shit, man. When you disconnect from all of that shit, man, and you look within, you learn a whole lot more, man. Intuition is the greatest teacher you ever gonna have. It's connected to the source, man. That's all I'm saying. But
and you want to find an outlet, you want to find a way to escape, get out, look within. Look within.
The kingdom of heaven is within.
Because I see a lot in my girls where they are looking for acceptance. It's a lot of anxiety, it's a lot of depression, it's a lot of me, and I see how they look on the outside with all this internet shit, that they see all of that freedom, they see all of that, and they friends and this and that, and they want to do the same thing and get to the point where if they're not doing it, I'm going to unalive myself. I'm going to hurt myself to get you to notice me.
Yeah, swing that cup over here.
And it's too easy, man. I try not to, like I said, I try not to go hard, but definitely the skin is a lot softer.
Yeah.
Just, you know, and man, it's brave, man.
Yeah. We need y'all, man. Like I say, we need doctors, we need lawyers on our side. We need all of that, because we gotta know that we fighting for us. We can't have them taking up everything that's important, bro. We can't content create to death, man. We need everybody out there. You know what I'm saying?
We need bankers. That's what we need. Bankers.
We need bankers. We need teachers. We need health experts. We need nutritionists.
Mental health. Very.
We need to talk to each other, man. We need to lean on each other. We need to develop those kind of communities where we can talk. We all go through the trauma. We all come from the bottom of the bottom. We done all seen a lot of the same pitfalls. We done had a lot of the same losses. We all can name multiple people that we know that done got took off this earth for bullshit, man. Like, we all got the trauma. We all got the pain, man. We got to look at each other more and hold each other more in high regards as a culture. I am you, you are me. We got to protect each other, man. We all we got in this shit. And you young niggas gotta understand, like, the OG ain't looking down on you and talking condescending and making it seem like we better than you, man. Like I say, we need y'all, bro. It's just the love that we got for y'all. I am you. You just in the earlier stage. I am you. I've done everything you've done.
We just had less distractions. Bullshit.
The man ironically, man, the man that made the most mistakes can give you the best advice.
So you
I
got
promise
to
you.
make those mistakes.
I promise you, the man that made the most mistakes is going to give you the best advice. So just listen up and stay in tune, young niggas. We need y'all, man. It's all love.
And everything we say do, we still doing today. It ain't like it, just like it else.
Still doing it.
You reach a certain point and you stop.
You never stop. No, you continue to keep improving and continue to keep self-evaluating, doing self-inventory, checking yourself. You know what's the bullshit and you know what's not. And as you grow and as you continue to get older, it becomes even more clear and concise to you. But if you start now, great later, man. We need y'all. Switching topics, man. Back on this ICE situation. What do we think? What do y'all think about this ICE situation with Trump, man? And what are you doing with the ICE situation? Do y'all agree with it? Do y'all disagree with it? Indifferent? Do you feel like it's just America uncomfortable right now, so they can't accept it? Or what is it? What is it? How do you feel about it?
One, when he ran, well, that's what he ran on. So, trying to keep a campaign promise, whether good, bad, or ugly. That's what it boiled down to. Number one. Two, there was an issue with just letting people come into the country willy-nilly and take resources away from people that's here that really deserve those resources and didn't get them. You know, and how unfair it is, this and that. That's a matter of perspective, perception. But eventually it was going to come to a head. It was going to be a pimple that was going to pop. And
Yeah.
I think the Karen mentality went up against that blue wall.
Yeah.
And that particular officer wasn't having dealing with no Karens that day. He felt entitled to stand out in the middle of the street and record and talk shit. Whether she was going to run the man over or not, no, I don't believe she was going to hit him.
Yeah.
And if she would have hit him, it would have been a brush.
Right. His life wasn't in danger.
It wasn't in danger. He had past trauma. He was drugged by another car for half a block, whatever it is.
Is that what they said?
Oh yeah,
okay.
oh yeah.
Okay.
So he had past trauma. That's something that I've heard. I don't know that for a fact, but
Yeah.
I've heard that side of it.
Yeah,
Won't be standing in front of no car.
Yeah. So
I mean, if you look at the color of the law, they do. I mean, a vehicle is considered a deadly weapon.
it is.
So
it can. Yes, it is. That's why vehicular homicide.
I mean, in a sense, I understand both sides. In a sense, if you know how the law works, so in the color of the law, if you considering this, a weapon of, that can kill me, even if you are just if I cock a gun at you, but I'm not pointing it, and if I cock the gun and you shoot me, are you wrong? So, if I got a vehicle and I veer towards you, but I don't hit you, but I veer like I can.
Yeah. It's
How do you? Because she could have sped up, backed up. You don't know. You don't know.
You
So
didn't know her intentions, and so yeah. I mean, they'll justify to fire that weapon.
on that side, I still believe he was wrong. I'm not saying that. I believe he was wrong, but under his job description and what he's entitled, what he's told to do, and how he's trained, he was trained to shoot the gun at a time like that. And I'm not here to say whether that's wrong or right. That's just the way that shit go. So, and my thing about ICE is I get it because it's too many. The Biden administration let way too many of the motherfuckers in here to try to get votes and give them all kind of benefits and live tax free and all of this kind of bullshit that they was doing for them, giving them housing and all of this kind of stuff so they would vote. And then you got a lot of them coming over here starting crime and you know.
So many questions behind that. Why just allow them in here in the first place?
Why allow them here in the first place? You know what I'm saying?
Not that I'm just, super American man, but
yeah, but the thing, I mean, if they over here,
why allow that many people in here?
They taking our jobs.
What was the base point to do it?
Yeah.
Other than the story of,
I mean,
they're coming from,
like I say, from
dictatorships,
from what resources say is like I say, they let Biden in. Biden let a lot of them in and gave them a lot of them benefits in order for votes.
Yeah.
They buying votes.
That's a whole other conversation.
And so
I'm just asking the question.
If you know, but my thing is this: if you hear illegal, I know a lot of y'all get sad about your family getting taken, and that is sad. That is a fucked up thing. But if I know I'm here illegally, and I know it's a chance I can be taken back, I can't be mad when they come and get me. Of course, especially when it's other people that's fucking up the pool. They fucking it up for the niggas that is here trying to do it the right way. Because they killing, they robbing, they raping, they starting cartel, bringing cartel shit over here. They doing shit like that. It fucks it up. So, and you have to go and do things the right way. If you know you didn't do shit the right way, you can't be mad when they come and get you because he told you that this was coming. It's not a surprise. You know what I'm saying?
And still, it's the overplay for the underlay is still the brown man getting the worst end of the stick, whether he's Haitian, Colombian, Nicaraguan, whether if he's suspected it's a brown man that's getting worse because they ain't going after potential South Africans that's here illegally or who else could be here legally that's a little lighter persuasion.
Yeah.
But going back to my original point that
I do not to cut you off. I'm sorry to cut you off just to get this thought. I do feel like they are going about it in the wrong way. I do. I feel like I understand what they're doing and I get it. And you got to get a lot of these illegal. You got to get them out. You can't because it just fucks up it take away from us. So you got to get them out. But I believe that we know where you at. We know what's going on.
You can walk back over.
We gonna send you a letter.
Y'all to go.
We gonna send you a letter. Let's do it formal. You got 60 days to get your affairs in order. Come down here and see us, and you're gonna have to go back until you can get your shit right. We're not just gonna come on no random day
and kick door.
See you with your family. Y'all done had a great day. We just pulling you out, pulling your kids crying, screaming in the middle of the street. We pulling you away and taking you away. Now that part is where I think that's fucked up. You shouldn't move like that. You shouldn't move like that.
Especially because if they research this person enough, they know how this person moves.
You got enough technology. That's how y'all found these people anyway. Y'all know where they at. Y'all know what they doing. Send them or they whoever connected them. You know how to get in touch with them. Send them a formal letter. Give them 2 months to get their affairs in order and let them leave the proper way. Now, after this 60 days is up, if you don't move accordingly and do what you're supposed to do, then you know what we coming to do. But just coming and bullying anybody out of anything is always going to come, whether I did wrong or not. Anybody coming down here pulling on me and just trying to get me out of it's going to be some pushback and some fight back for sure.
For sure.
So I just think they need to go about it the right way. Send out letters. Give these people some grace time to get their shit together. They are here illegally, but at least give them they've been here. They ain't got established now. At least let them give them some time to get their shit together so they can get the fuck out.
People in the hood, people that grew up in the hood, whether it was the hardest of the projects or just the urban area where it was majority black people understand what it's like to be persecuted like that. You done seen somebody's house get ran up in.
Yeah.
You might have experienced it yourself, whether it was you, your brother, your cousin that had something going on.
Yeah.
But, you know, we understand what that trauma is like. And now the question is, it's crossed over the tracks. What would the reaction be? It's crossed over through these protests are becoming larger and larger now. You know, this middle America got hurt.
Yeah.
She the one that got popped.
So now shit is different.
Miss Middle America got popped.
Shit is different.
Karen got popped.
So now, and so now you got intergovernment beef to where some of the National Guard is looking at ICE and saying like, "Hold on, motherfucker,
you can't do that to Karen.
You can't do that to Karen.
That's my auntie.
Y'all tripping.
That's my cousin. That's my TT. You can't do that to Karen, nigga.
Yeah.
Y'all can do that to them brown people. That's cool.
Yeah.
We don't care about them. But Karen,
you see how the reaction is different. This was just one. This was one. You see how the reaction. You see the outrage, the uproar.
Oh man, y'all fucked up now. Y'all touched Karen.
That is insane, man. One white woman. And now you see how you see how shit. Now you see how shit goes.
That was my first recollection of thought about that when I saw it. Was like, uh-oh.
Mm-hmm. Y'all done hit a Karen now.
Uh-oh.
Now we finna really see shit hit.
Let's sit back and watch the show.
Let's see.
Now
they fucking tripping on ICE. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, they pushed back. The same ones that voted him in because that's what he said he was gonna do when he came when he came up in there. He told y'all
this shit. That's the one thing I say. He said this shit. He said it. What grade do you give Trump so far his first year? What grade?
Man, I can't honestly give him a grade because there's so much crazy stuff going on that I haven't followed to the point where I'm knowledgeable enough to give it a grade. But
okay, I ask you this: have you felt an impact of anything since he's been in office for you personally?
No. No, as
the first time he was in office, did you feel any impact for you personally?
No. No matter what president it's been in my lifetime, me personally, now, I had better prosperity in my 20s than I've had since.
I will say,
just
one thing I will say
working man
is during the first run, the shit that he did with the unemployment, I did see a lot of niggas start businesses from that. And I did see a lot more people had some money in their pocket and be able to move around and buy the shit that they wanted. Whether niggas was fraud unemployment or just getting the regular unemployment, because that shit was like $1,400 every 2 weeks or some shit like that. Yeah. So I will say he did that, and I did feel that because I was cleaning their ass up. I ain't gonna talk about how, but I was cleaning their ass up. You know what I'm saying? So I did feel that, but I will say this time, I don't feel a motherfucking thing. It ain't nothing that if I'm gonna give him a grade, I'm gonna give him. He get an E from me because I feel like, I just don't see it yet. I don't see nothing. I get that you changing things, and sometimes it got to be turmoil before everything balance out and smooth out. I get that because you're making a bunch of changes, but it just feels to me that it's more hands up his back this time, and I felt like he had a little more free reign to do what he wanted to do this time, and I feel like last time, and this time I feel like the people behind the wall, they pressing a lot more buttons.
Okay.
And so, even if
him losing and coming back disrupted what he was trying to build. I think he
I
gained
agree
enough
with that. I agree with
enough information. He had audits done. He was he was ready to do kind of what he wanted, all that other stuff as far as auditing. He wanted to do that his first time around, and it probably wouldn't have been as big of a shock to the economy and the system had he not come back into office and did it after Biden.
If he'd have continued,
if he had 8 years
straight to
he might have been able to trim the fat like he wanted to. But I think with that, but at the same time, that unseen hand that likes to keep certain countries in power. And we have to just keep being foreign dignitaries with everything and everybody, and we got to keep giving our resources to him and her, and them over there and them over there. Oh, wait a minute, did y'all sniffle over there?
Yeah.
Oh, we got to come see what's going on.
That's what I'm saying about the unseen hand. I feel like being more active this time, because I felt like last time they let him go a little bit
and consolidate
and
America.
And I feel like that didn't play into their hands as much as they wanted to. Too much dollar got into the hands of the people, and this time they wanted to make sure he stayed into the construction of what they wanted him to do.
Well, this plan they got
more buttons being pressed.
The plan that's been going on has been set pretty much since probably, and I ain't in the war room.
We already know this. We already know this was already
about 1990.
This was already written.
The war plan was planned about 1990.
This was already written. He just he Brad Pitt. He Matthew McConaughey. He just sticking to the script.
He
Matthew McConaughey. He just sticking to the script.
Yeah, because
this was already
so
written,
much we gonna let you do.
It's only so much.
You
know.
Because when you look at the presidency, the interesting thing about it, and if you're old enough, particularly Obama's first presidency, you saw how much they could limit the president's power. Now, prior to him, Bush pushed the reins of power further than most other presidents before him in my lifetime. But then here comes Trump. Trump pushes it further than Bush did. But if y'all just really wanted to, y'all could have did him like Obama and just limited all his power. So what's the difference? What's the difference? Because Obama, when he was Mr. Obama, he couldn't be President Obama. He was Mr. Obama his first term. Everything he did, can't do it. Nope,
that
ain't doing that.
Motherfucking thing.
Nope.
Like last time when Trump first got in, remember Trump with his first term. Trump got in very first day, just signing and doing all kind of shit from day one. Obama didn't get none of that, man.
But you know what? When Obama started doing some shit, when he started helping them motherfuckers here and the motherfuckers there and the motherfuckers there and the motherfuckers there, then they let him do some shit. They let him do some shit.
He had to. He put the gays on top, man.
Because each one of them presidents went in somebody else's country.
Shout out to the LGBTQ. Obama put y'all on top. No hate, no disrespect. It's just the facts. I'm not against y'all. I'm just saying.
Each one of them went in somebody else's country and did something to their leader or they something without permission from Congress and the UN. Every one of them presidents did something like that. So
that was we drunk the Kool-Aid with Obama, man. I remember I did too though. I was younger. I dropped tears when Obama became president. Like it
was a dream. It was Martin Luther King. That's why when they showed it when he was inaugurated, they kept showing Martin in the background. It was like, this is the culmination of the dream. They sold this on Peace and Harmony for about a month.
I drank the Kool-Aid, man, but he did more for them than he did. He didn't really do nothing for black people. He locked a lot of black people up. Actually, and
he sold
a lot of books.
He sold a lot of books to them
and killed a lot of people.
That's what he did. He sold a lot of books to black people.
Yep. We drank the Kool-Aid, man. We were just so happy to see one of us up in there. He couldn't do no wrong.
I sure did.
And he was cool talk well,
Oh,
talk
yeah.
smooth.
I came to Flint and shot a jumper.
Black wife.
All net. Northwestern High School, baby.
Yeah.
In Flint town.
You know,
recognize that
drunk
shit.
that Kool-Aid.
Realize that shit.
But, you know, president, niggas like a glorified receptionist, man. They take the calls, they give out the information, man. But they, you know,
they are the picture that
they
picture
not in
head
control,
for the corporation.
They
the
glorified
CEO of the
receptionist,
corporation.
Man. You the first one that answer the phone. You
They're
you
the
answer the
president.
call. You the one they see.
Yeah.
When they first walk in, they see you.
Yeah.
They don't see us us back here in these offices.
Yeah. You sit at the desk, baby. They don't know nothing about the bunker under the White House.
Where they at. You the one that sit up at the podium. That's it.
You know. It's really
That's
it.
World,
wherever they
That's
be
it.
at.
That's it. You know what I'm saying?
Probably living in a little house in Jersey.
And so, you know, this presidency, I don't expect much from Trump. I mean, I don't never expect nothing from none of these motherfuckers. We need to just come up out the system, man. And I just wish that we all had enough bravery to be able to come up out the system and realize that a lot of us are gonna have to die to make the change.
Well, we gotta spread the information that wakes us up. We gotta share where we can get this type of information.
Yeah.
You know, it's about number one. Yeah, it's about us, but just about people is just getting taken advantage of. This whole banking system that's around us, this fiat money system that's been established, and
that's why we need to break it.
And probably your great grandma lifetime.
Yeah,
that screwed us over.
Yeah, we need to break it, man.
Yeah, they're trying to.
Yeah,
they're trying to. They're trying to restructure it, take advantage of that shit.
Yeah, we need to make them change the whole system, man. We run this. We are the system, and we need to make them change.
Bitcoin is just a big thumb on the hand that's coming right now. Yeah, shit, they finna change all this shit. Yeah, because they print too much paper. Yeah. Ain't gonna be about getting that paper no more. Getting in digitals.
It's gonna be digital shit.
I'm getting digitals, player.
Yeah.
I got them.
Where it's going.
Nigga, look how much money I got, nigga.
Yeah. They're doing that, they're doing everything.
Ain't nobody making it rain no more.
Everything they can to kill the dollar anyway, man. And
they're gonna have celebration screens. Here, bitch, this your money. Ding 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 ding.
Right.
What's your account? Smash your phone together. That's how I'm paying you while you lap dancing.
Right. Mm-hmm. If they gotta chip you to live, what we gonna do, man?
Yep. What we gonna do? Every time you slap her ass, that's $20.
Right. You say, they gotta chip you to live. What you gonna do, man?
Chip you to live?
They gotta chip you in order. We done everything digital. You gotta get a chip. You pay everything with your hand.
You don't get a chip, you're gonna have cancer.
Yeah.
Watch, it's gonna come to some crazy shit.
If you don't want to get a chip, we're gonna take you away from society.
Yep.
And put you in jail, or you gotta get out. You gotta get out. You gotta go out the grid or something like that.
Right.
Sound like a version of that movie Time.
My ass would be going off the grid. I'm not ever being chipped, because once you let them chip you a fucking remote control.
Part of the board.
Yeah, you
part of the board, baby.
You're not, you belong to the other side now. You done. Your essence is out of here.
You're not with the one, you're not with the true one, you're with that artificial one. Man. Be with the true one. Spark that make you be with that one.
That's another reason why we need the younger generation to get outside and learn how to hunt, learn how to fish.
True indeed.
Learn how to plant.
True indeed. Learn how to sow. Learn how to grow.
Yeah, learn how to exactly.
Shit, well, we don't need them.
Yeah.
We already chemists.
And that's one thing that they got on us to this day is being out in nature and
you got 3-4 kids, teach them all once, show them all a bunch of shit, and each one of them will pick one of their specialties. Now you got a whole conglomerate growing in your house. Yeah. That one know how to sew, that one know how to grow, that one know how to cook, that one know how to fish, hunt. Teach them
we don't even know how nature will respond to us no more out in them, tropical. You know, we going in these tropic places and going. We don't know how the animals will react to us. We don't know how none of it. We ain't even out there no more.
No matter where you live,
we don't know how nothing to react to us. Everything got a consciousness, and everything we don't know. We ain't even out there seeing. They got more of an advantage and more upper hand than we do.
Exactly.
They out there hunting. When they had a motherfucking survival show, maybe one black nigga on there be all white.
Think about this what I said earlier about when at the end of slavery we were the skilled labor.
Exactly.
So now, first, we got Jim Crow, we got all that. We said we started to be elected to senates and Congress for states and for the federal or what have you. And one of the other byproducts of them, other than burning our towns down and destroying our banks and our economy, was they stopped teaching us. They stopped allowing us to learn. They took away that in education. They took away teaching you how to actually build something. They took away that, and then also if your mama, because they didn't want you to learn that, don't take no shop class.
Because it used to be, and they took all they did. They started taking that shit away, man.
Yeah.
When I remember at McKinley, we still have wood shop class and shit like that.
Yeah.
As I got older, they took that shit away.
And I didn't build nothing major, but the shit I did build, so I like surprised myself, like, damn, I actually did that shit.
Yeah. So they took a lot of that shit away, man. So it's on us to get back out here, man, and learn this shit. We all need to learn how to hunt. We all need to learn how to grow. We all need to know how to start a fire if you out there. We need to know these things.
For real.
You need
basics.
to know.
Learn how to start a fire without scrap. I don't know that shit.
Yeah.
Shit.
You need to know what's edible and
if
what's
I ain't
not
got a blue
edible
tip
for
match,
you
I'm
out there.
fucked.
There's all kinds of herbs and shit that we not privy to that's out there in nature that you can eat at any time.
Every nutrient you need to survive.
Yeah.
You ain't gonna be fat. You ain't gonna get full, but you can survive.
You're gonna survive. And you're gonna get your body
be healthy than what you need. Yep.
And so
your great grandmamas do that.
That's where they light years ahead of us.
And they took that information just like they did certain heliobibliosis. They took that information, flipped it, and hid it from you, the stuff that you told them, that your mama taught them.
Yeah.
That your daddy, your ancestor taught them. They watched and learned from them. How you know about that, old Sam? Look, man, my people, they Indian. They over there from them hills.
Yeah.
And my great-grandmama told my grandmama, told my daddy, told my uncle, told my sister, told me. That's where we come from. No matter where you live on this earth, you got that melanin. Where you at? We was there already. Tap into that. Ooh, the Akashic records of that knowledge. Oh, man.
Imagine if all of that kicked back in our DNA and all of that memory came back.
Yes. We need to get back to that.
Real.
Yes.
We have that knowledge to tap in, but just so much fucking distractions. They know what the fuck they're doing.
Exactly.
Back into that
they
shit.
distract us.
Yeah.
Look, it's Muhammad Ali versus Mike Tyson. They distract us.
You need to,
Kim Kardashian farted in her dress.
I
Distraction.
would say we definitely need to create more schools for us and our kids to teach them from the gate what they should be doing. Finances,
it's only been a few that have been consistent, and only one comes to mind to me that's been consistent with educating children in the nation.
Yeah, and see, I mean, and
maybe that's what we need to do.
Like, as a community,
even if you don't want to be Muslim,
as a community, just say everybody, we got this neighborhood, just this south side, this neighborhood right here. Everybody in the neighborhood just put. I mean, if you got a building, what is $1,500 a month? Everybody, it's as many people as it is in this neighborhood, just put $15 towards it every month and teach every kid that's in that neighborhood the right things and pay for the facility to teach them the right things, finances, everything early, everything that you need in life early.
How big of a building?
I mean,
we got a
if the
school
whole
unit
neighborhood,
for a class for we got.
if the whole neighborhood is putting in on it, I mean, I mean, how many people do you think is in this neighborhood from?
So we speaking of
from everything from Dork all the way just through this side all the way to Center Road, from Dork
right.
Highway to Center Road. Everybody that's in that area,
right.
They just put $20 a piece every month towards a building. How much money do you think that is? Just $20 every household.
12, 13 grand off the top of my head.
Okay, is that enough to get a building?
Depending on the size of the building, yes.
Is that enough to fund the building and put resources in it?
So I'm thinking of existing infrastructure.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, for example, we got the old Scott building, whatever it's called now.
Yeah.
And then we got what we have, if you're not from Flint, Michigan, we have what they call units.
Right.
When Flint was booming and schools and the population was blowing up, building the infrastructure they had, they couldn't contain the students, so they built small buildings.
I used to go to
and had units, and sometimes it might be a trailer, but sometimes it'd be like a little house. Just go in, it's like a open area house, basically, with like a loft.
Yeah.
That's the word I was thinking of, a loft.
Yeah.
So anyway, we're talking a building like that for a number of students, for maybe how many students in the area now, and what age group, or a full school size of like that Scott school.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. For a full school.
Gotcha.
Could the neighborhood pay for a school?
I would say,
and keep it funded to be able to teach their own kids and their own.
At today's rate,
good. Definitely possible.
It would probably cost.
Did it take $13,000 a month to keep Sky open?
Right now, I would say to completely solve it, probably $200,000 a month to feed, to pay for the faculty decently, to keep the lights on, to do the maintenance, to keep that machine running.
$200,000 a month?
Yeah. Especially with gas and lights at this point, a building that size, the bill is probably 10 to 15 grand a month on that alone. Maintenance, depending on the condition, because we get an existing infrastructure, and you got to deal with, hey, well, there was a leak there that's been there for 25 years in that corner, and you got a saggy roof over here, and that window over there.
Let's say we as a community.
I'm going too deep, maybe.
We knew some. Let's just say, okay, we got to build from scratch.
We
got a loan. We got a big loan. We was able to build it. Got to deal with the contract. We was able to build the school. The school is brand new. We just need to keep it
basic.
Keep it going. Maintain it. Keep electricity.
$2 million for the building.
Curriculum, teachers, security.
Yeah, security definitely is something you consider. I did consider. I would still say, okay, maybe I'm exaggerating. Maybe about 80 to 100 grand.
No, you're not exaggerating. I use AI, but actually running a school costs anywhere from tens of thousands for a small preschool to millions annually for a large K-12 institution. With major expenses being staff salaries often 67% of budget, facilities, utilities, technology, and specialized support varying widely by type, public, private, charter, and location. A small private school might need a $200,000 monthly budget, while a large public district could spend tens of millions yearly per student, costing around $10,000 to $15,000 annually.
Oh shit! I was just talking outside of my neck. That's but using just fucking mental.
Examples of costs. What is that? Least preschool, 200K, 400K startup, 40 to 60 students. Private school, mid-size, a projected 222K monthly budget. And public school district example, a 66 million total budget with a 38 million for Instruction, 20 million for support, 5.4 for debt transfers, etc. And
When
what's
you
this?
got into insurances,
What is this? A
insure
small
all the lives and babies.
Montessori, 40K to 80K startup for 10 to 20 students.
Yeah, so it's an expensive endeavor. It could be done, but it had to be this basically just like city infrastructure, had to be a strong base to maintain it. And that's the problem the city is having because when General Motors was strong in Flint, Flint had the best school system in the country. And that was just a couple generations ago. You know, we kind of come in on the downward slope of it. But they had safety bill where they teach you how to drive when you was in kindergarten. You got to drive real motorized cars around the shit. They couldn't go but 3-4 miles an hour, but you could drive pedal and brakes with a steering wheel.
So let me see.
They had all that education in Flint, and when I got the end of it.
So you have like a trade school right here.
Yeah.
Cost widely varies, averaging around 15,000 total, but can range from a few $100s to a short certificates to over 25,000 for longer specialized programs, depending on the school, public, nonprofit, for-profit, program length, and chosen trade. Nursing, welding, automotive, etc. Public trade schools and community colleges are often cheaper, while for-profit schools are generally more expensive, with costs covering tuition, book supplies, and living expenses. So, shoot, we can even let me see, what's another name for it?
Okay. How much would it cost?
A center.
How much would it cost to material-wise and everything to turn this basement into a classroom?
Oh, shit. Hell, probably what? Less than $1,000.
Okay. So, let's say everybody take that same money, that same $20 a month that everybody in the neighborhood got. We put that into the pot, whatever that is a month. For every street,
maybe 2 houses.
Maybe for every street, we maybe got 2 classrooms built.
Yeah.
And it's to, whoever.
I love that.
Maybe we built, we build maybe for every street we got 2 classrooms for every street. We just didn't put the money to build classrooms for every street in the neighborhood. Got 2 classes in.
Because usually every street got, and it's not a woman, maybe a man.
Yeah.
Man get the short end of the stick on that. Everybody worried about this and that.
Yeah.
But somebody on the street loved children.
Yeah.
Somebody they got the patience that would tolerate that environment for a number of hours a day in their basement.
Yeah.
That
and it's all within us.
All
and we
within
teach
us.
All of our kids that's within our circumference.
Right. See now, who decides the curriculum? At that point, you have certain people.
We would have to have a board of the neighborhood, a board of people that we trust, the best minds, we put them all together and we develop a curriculum, and it's based on real things that apply to life. Like we said, we teaching finance, we teaching law.
I love this idea.
We teaching everything.
Yeah. The quality of people.
We teaching how to build.
Say it is different.
Yeah.
We don't have too many. Back in the day, the hood, you had Dr. So-and-so around the corner.
Yeah.
Officer such and such. You had whatever. Yeah. Now you got, they over there. They get the Social Security. Them over there. Yeah, I don't even know them. They just moved in. Oh, they ain't pay their bills. They out again. You got that in the neighborhood now.
That's the only thing that I would feel like that may cost it, because the people who do got the classes obviously they're gonna be getting some money.
Yeah, you gotta give them some money.
That's talking,
You gotta give them some money, of course. They gotta do that for their wear and tear on their house and their time.
Yeah, it's gonna be government grants.
Yeah, but we help build it, so it's like this is community driven.
Yeah.
But there's somebody out there in some great building that's still on the payroll of the government that's going to at some point be like, what are you teaching your children? Let us see your curriculum. Yeah. Oh, it's not by our guidelines.
See, that's what we. That's. See, we
got to play the game.
Yeah, we got to play the game. We got to get them the dummy script.
We got to play the game.
We already had a curriculum ready for when they come in. Yeah, this is what we got.
We got to get our nicest Negroes to show them what it is. We got to go get the nice Negroes to show them what it is. Play the game.
Yeah. But I like 2 classrooms on every street, man. That's enough to get all of the kids on each street into the classroom and taught.
Yeah.
And
that's a beautiful concept.
Yeah. And with that money, we'd be able to fund everything.
We'd be able to fund. Well, imagine, particularly because we develop our own curriculum based on what we believe to be important to know in this life. We're going to get a little geography. We're going to get all that because you need to know
we got to mix that in. You still need to know
But what's going to be different about it is, well, this is Africa. It ain't going to be about jungles and monkeys. It's going to be about Timbuktu and Egypt and the ancient Zulu nation. And, it's going to be.
Yeah.
And it ain't going to be about one thing, the ancient Ethiopians. And it's going to be about all of it. The Victorian Falls, and Zimbabwe mines. It's going to be about everything.
Yeah.
And then we're going to get Europe and China
and all of that.
All that too.
And I believe it's about developing the kids to where, till they develop their individuality and their own personalities to where, okay, from the curriculum of everything that they're doing, okay, this is what I want to do. So, okay, if this, for the kids that this is what they want to do, over here on
the freedom to let black
on Clientele, all they do is for kids that want to be scientists. So all they doing over there is scientific shit from that age all the way up. So by the time they get to that level, by the time they 18, they already got this shit mastered and locked on down. They've been working on this shit all of their fucking life. So when our kids say that this is what they want to do, we put them in that direction and we curate that.
And then whatever curiosities they have outside of that,
you decide you want to switch up. Okay, well.
Exposing to that too, but let them work from it at an early age. If they love it, they love it.
Yeah.
And next thing you know, we got specialists
over there on Comanche. You want to go into law now? Okay, well over there on Comanche, we're gonna switch you over to the Comanche school because they teach. That's what they do all law over there.
Yep. First thing we're gonna see if you got talent for it.
Yeah.
We gonna expose you to it. And it ain't going to cost you a bunch of money to be exposed.
So at the base level, you're going to learn everything until you find your niche. Once you find your niche, that's when you graduate and go to this is what you're doing.
This is what you're doing.
You want to be a mechanic, you're going to start learning early. By the time you get to the up age, you're already going to be a pro. You're already going to know everything to do.
Only problem is going to be accreditation. It won't be a problem with the ability, I believe. It'd be accreditation, because if they come back into a regular public school system, we don't have your accreditation that you are certified, that you passed this test and that test and this test. But you know what? We probably just put the test in front of us, and the kids will probably ace that test and move on.
See, and that would be a part of us is helping them get into that next step of being able to get certified and doing all of that kind of shit. So that way, when they get there,
another move in playing the game, I guess. That's all. When
they get there, boom. Yeah.
But how long is this thing? Is this thing still?
I think it's still. We
actively?
just going.
We kick it. Freestyle.
Ooh. Yeah, man.
I thought it was just gonna be some rap, but shoot,
it's interesting.
Just some real rap.
Yeah.
Brother rap. I used to say back in the day, brother rap.
Yeah, man.
For the old heads. New Millennium OG over here, y'all understand it. New Millennium OG.
Yeah.
They called it brother rap back in the day.
Yeah, man. Yeah. We can get to the rap now, man. I'm just wondering, them shit is on my mind, man. That was beautiful. That was dope.
Just always, man. Think positive, man. Think positive, man. Look to the future. Shit get in your way, man. Kick it out the way, man. Keep going, keep moving, man. Your future is bright.
Yes, sir.
Your future is
Definitely
so
bright.
We will be.
Keep yourself in high regard.
Highly fucking regarded, man.
All times.
Well,
Hey,
No
subscribe.
emojis.
Subscribe,
You
like,
know what it is.
share, man.
Yes.
We do this for y'all, man. Like we say, man, this is highly regarded things we hold in high regards in the culture, man. For me, you, and everybody, man. Any place, person, or thing that we see, that we respect, and that we love, and anything we could talk about to add to this vibration and continue to keep everybody going up, man. When we talk about bright, I mean, it's allegorical for so many different things, man. High vibration, smart mind, street smarts, um, just being the best you can be, always shining, man. So when we talk about bright and highly regarded, this is what we mean, man. We do this for the people, we do this for y'all, man. Tap in. Salute.
Salute. Salute. We from the foundation, which we call Flint Rock, baby. Foundation. We call Flint literally the foundation is where we at. We do out for exploration, admiration, education. You know, I'm just making silly rhymes, but it's we out for helping each other, man.